And we right back. And we right back. Yes, we are. Better Call Saul, season 1, episode 9, the penultimate episode of season 1. The penultipacities and capacitates and stuff like that. You know? No, all jokes aside, season 1, episode 9, I think it's titled Pimento. Last time around, we seen Saul trying to build up this whole RICO case against the Sandpiper company, whatever that was, who was kind of like overcharging and doing the old people wrong, like overcharging them for simple stuff, right? So he's trying to build up a case for them. Look, he's asking for 20 million. You know, he was putting together these shredded pieces of paper and stuff. He's been working hard, right? Diligent work. Looking like Chuck is a liar, bro. Chuck is a liar. He been telling lies. This whole electricity, sunlight, rays thing, it was all a ruse, bro. He fooled me. You know, I was believing it. I was going along with it. But we seen, bro, he was outside looking normal, you know. And then once Saul came back outside, he tried to he tried to go back into it. But yeah, that's pretty much it that happened last episode. And look, we just gonna see what happens next. So last but not least, if you like what you see, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We back. We came back. We took a break, but we back and we in full swing. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. All of that good stuff. MVPs of the league. Yes, you are. And without further ado, we have Better Call Saul. Call in CZ. Bah. All right, bro. Season 1, episode 9, the penultimate. You know what I'm saying? Titled Pimento. You got to leave the pimentos alone, bro. I'm just going to put it that way, bro. It's 2025, you know? Give it up. And we starting off with Chuck's lying behind. Acting like this is hurting him. He ain't hurt.
Hit the grass.
Grass my ass. He's doing just fine.
Kick off your shoes. Like this.
Look at this man.
When was the last time you did that? Feels good.
Hell, yesterday. Couple minutes before you came in.
Feels nice.
Maybe it's time we go in. Got a lot of work to do. We need to get ready. You need to get ready. If I were Schweikert and Coakley, I'd seek a restraining order.
Also, I think last episode I kind of said that I think Chuck has something tied into this case as well. I don't know.
Know what you're walking into.
I wouldn't be surprised his lying behind. Look at him. He makes me sick. Saul, Better Call Saul.
I promise you, if the little sucker has fleas, I'll kick her butt myself.
Dog.
Hey, it's good to have a dog around. Bad guys think twice about breaking into a house with a dog.
I'm not a huge dog person, but one of the things that I want in life is a Great Dane. I just want a Great Dane and just let that mug get big. Just let it be big. Name him Mozart, you know? If you got a Great Dane out there, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me borrow him real quick.
The dog can stay here.
You sure?
Yes.
Excuse me a minute. Yep. Got it.
Look, who is that? I want to know.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just a lead on a job opportunity.
Your Honor, Mr. Schweikert and his cohorts are attempting to keep me away from their victims, my clients. Yes. Are you saying my poor elderly clients have fewer rights than a bunch of jail inmates?
So we are presuming with this whole case thing, I think Saul is going to win, bro. He's going to find a way. I don't know about 20 million, but I do think he's going to win this.
The most common phrase in this place, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Ooh, what is that? That's good old Life Alert. Hell.
Don't worry, Chuck. Your baby bro kicked some Schweikert ass today.
There was delivery while you were in court.
Uh-oh.
They're going to continue this document dump until we're drowning in paperwork.
It's just paperwork, right? It's no big deal. Just hit it head on.
And what we're facing here, a case this size, it is not a two-man job. We need help.
No.
For this
Don't
case,
say it. Don't say.
refer it out to HHM.
Hell no. We don't need them. We don't need that. We don't care about them niggas.
We can Aaron Brockovich the shit out of this kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Could 2 men alone build the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yes. It'll take long, though.
Take forever. Just how long do you think the residents of Sandpiper Crossing have?
Nah, look, he does make a point there. You know what I'm saying? They're closer to the end than the beginning.
Schweikert is throwing softballs. This case will span years, and we don't have the capital to carry it forward by ourselves.
Is he making sense? Look, damn it, he's making sense.
Fine.
The case goes to HHM?
Hail Satan.
Damn.
I know you'll come to see that it's for the best.
But look, we don't want to do this, man. We don't want to do that because look, the more people that get involved, if they do get this 20 million, you're gonna have to divide it up. You know, it's gonna have to get split up in more pieces, bro. We don't want that.
I guess I'll have to get an office right next to yours. Finally out of the mailroom, huh?
So that was a whole lot. Apparently, this case is gonna take a lot more work and a lot more time than Saul thought. So now they have to get some extra help, which is gonna be HHM. I'm still gonna keep an eye on Chuck. Cause still, for some reason, I still think he's doing something dirty with this. I still think they low-key could have did this together. I guess we'll see. Look at Chuck. Nigga look like a Pop-Tart. Crazy good.
No, it's me.
Who? Also, real quick, frosted strawberry is that's the best Pop-Tart flavor, bro. Easy. Is frosted strawberry at number 1. Number 2, hot fudge sundae. That's like low-key underrated. And then 3rd would be cookies and cream. And then 4th is like brown sugar cinnamon. Only got 4, but those are top. For anything else is wrong.
This is the place where we wait?
Think so.
What did our guy tell you about the job?
Not much.
So they are all meeting up together to work for some guy.
So, what you packing?
A pimento.
Sorry, what?
Pimento sandwich.
Leave it alone, bro. Leave that alone.
Pimento is a cheese. They call it the caviar of the South.
Look,
Like, you don't want to tell me what you're carrying, so be it, but you don't have to be a douche about it.
but I do remember in Breaking Bad, he had the pimento cheese sandwiches, him and Jesse.
You don't have a gun? Is that what you're saying? How are you here without a gun?
Look, bro don't know who we are. We Mike Ehrmantraut. Are you kidding me? Look, we don't need a gun.
I go old school, the Wilson Combat 1911. I got a Glock 22 Gen 3.
Hi. Hello.
How about you give me and Man Mountain $750 each and send Uncle Fester there home?
What?
He's not carrying a gun. He's useless.
Hey, bro, what's his name? Hey, bro, we need to get him up out of here, bro.
If I need a gun, I'll use one of his.
How do you picture that happening exactly?
Well, I guess I'm gonna take it from you.
That.
And look, I don't put it past my man to get it either.
Hey, how you gonna take one of my guns? What the son of a...
Look, bro, sit down, all right? Look, had to sit his ass down.
I'll bet you have an ankle holster, wouldn't you? Yeah. That's cute.
Come on, bro. Look, he didn't know who he was dealing with. Wrong with this man.
How about you? You want one?
Ooh, make his big jolly ass take off. Oh my God, yeah, just go ahead and throw those away.
And now that I'm doing the job alone, I get the full 1,500. We agree upon that?
Sure.
Let's ride. But my question is, who is this guy and what job is he going to have him doing? You know, what is he going to be doing?
Yeah, well, you look good. Can't even tell that's under there.
Oh my God, bro. They custom built the blanket in there.
Let's do this.
I must have left my stupid phone on last night. It's dead.
Well, could you put it in the trunk?
I wonder why. I wonder how.
Okay, shut it down.
Okay, you got it.
Look at all of this they got to do. But they are coming here to propose the case that they're working on with them, right? So hopefully whatever pitch they have, it works well enough so they can, you know, take it.
Come on, let's get you upstairs.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Fraud, unfair and deceptive trade practices, and racketeering. No case is ever a slam dunk, but I feel as confident about this as anything that's ever come through our doors. Look, Chuck is already an equity partner, and you, as the lawyer who brought this case to the firm, we could guarantee you, say, 20% of the common fund share of the final settlement.
That will work.
Okay. Look, if Saul says it's good, then it's good to me, you know.
Give us an official invoice, and I'll have Helen cut you a check.
Oh, got it right here. I'd like to use 312 as an office. It's right next to Chuck's. I know it's got that view that the clients love, but...
What's wrong with 312? Is he not allowed in the building or something?
Jimmy, I'm just going to say it. You're not working here.
Nigga, what?
We want the case. We don't want...
What?
The case is all we want.
Oh, hell no. We brought it to you. Hey, bro.
I walk in here with a multi-million-dollar class action lawsuit on a damn platinum platter.
I told them they shouldn't have did this, and I told them they shouldn't have did this. You know?
What is it that you can't let go of? Huh?
We are not taking in any new associates into the firm.
Bullshit, new associates. Someone walks in with a case like this, you beg them to be partners.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me why. You didn't?
Tell me why.
I don't know what to say. I am very disappointed. I really think you should reconsider.
Oh, hell, bro, no. Well, look, if we can't work, then we take the case back, bro. We got to get you off.
Go to hell, Howard. I'm not giving you my case.
That's what I'm talking about.
I will burn the whole thing to the ground before I give it to you.
That's what I'm talking about. Bitch. I feel a little bit unhinged this episode. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
What the hell just happened?
That's what I'm saying. We come over here, we try to put you on a case, a slam dunk on the platinum platter. It's a surefire win. You gonna get some money, we get some money, and you're not gonna let me work on the case? Nigga, what? Where do they do that at? Y'all know I don't like his behind anyway. What's his name? Howard? Look, bro, I told him not to bring they butts up here.
I wanted to talk about what happened today. I'm just trying to understand why. Jimmy found that case. He built it.
What did Saul do to him?
The decision has been made, Kim, so thank you for your input.
But...
Come on, Kim.
Why?
Press. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
And the why is not your concern.
I think it is my concern.
Yes, come on, Kim.
Because he's my friend.
There you go.
That you're way out of your depth in this matter. The next time that you want to come in here and tell me what I'm doing wrong, you are welcome to keep it to yourself. Because I don't care.
Oh, boy.
Stop.
Keep going, bro. Screw this dude. Hey, bro, somebody need to put him in the figure 4, choke slam, walls of Jericho or something, bro. Get him up out of here.
I wonder how this is supposed to work.
Probably the less talk, the better. You're going to take the money. You're going to count it. It's all there. You hand them the pills.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Seems like our man is a little bit unexperienced in this kind of game. But he don't know he got one of the realest in the business by his side, bro. Ah! Where you been at? I was wondering when we was gonna run across this dude again. We got good old Nacho. You know?
Hello.
Do you have it?
I do.
Where the money at?
Do you have the money?
There you go. Look, bro, you gotta count it first.
Is it all there?
We're short 20.
$20?
Agreed amount. or no deal.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's only $20, but still, it's the principle. It's the principle.
You're really willing to blow up this deal over $20?
Are you?
See, it'd be little stuff like that'll set the wrong person off, bro.
It's all there. 80 milligram pills, still factory sealed.
Oh, Nacho. Like I said, I was wondering when he was going to come back because after the whole situation earlier, he just like disappeared, you know, but he's back.
You can pay me now.
Huh?
Now, that fella you just met with, name is Ignacio Varga. Runs with a connected crew of drug dealers. Now, his deal he's doing with you, he's doing outside his crew. He doesn't want his bosses to know. So it was in his best interest that things go very smoothly.
See, look at Mike. He's doing his, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the groundwork, bro. Doing his homework. Well, at least that went smoothly, right? Because I guess we don't need anything extra happening. Oh, Kim is already at the spot. I'm guessing she's about to tell Saul what Howard told her in the office.
I was worried about you. I must have called a dozen times.
Ooh, look at that cigarette time. Ooh, cigarette.
He'd rather tank a multi-million-dollar case than work with me. That's sick.
I think you should take the deal.
Take the deal? What?
What?
I think you should slow down and think about it.
Come on, Kim.
Taking the deal really is the best thing for you.
What? Look.
I want you to be happy. And I know you want to stay with the case, but you'll get all the financial reward without the risk.
You come here peddling that horse shit on me?
Come on, Kim.
Take the deal.
What? Hey, bro, Kim. Her, I don't like that coming from her, bro. She's supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be helping us out. Don't she like homeboy and stuff? But the way she's acting is like, it's got to be something else going on because usually you would think she would be in his corner and kind of encouraging him, but that's just kind of weird, you know? But is he going to listen to her and take the deal though? You know, like, I hope not because this was his case. Like,
And the space blanket lining in the suit, what a fantastic idea. It really made being outside much more tolerable.
Pop-Tart ass. Y'all remember them Pop-Tart commercials? And it'd be like the little lizard. You're like, please hide me somewhere safe. They're gonna eat me. And he told him to hop in the toaster. So, look, some of y'all don't know about that. That was classic, bro. Nostalgia.
I came to a decision. I'm gonna take that deal.
Oh, no. No.
There is a way that you could get Howard to change his mind.
Okay.
Quit.
Jimmy.
Look, no. Hold on now. Hold on. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here.
Okay, you just threatened to quit, right? You get in a game of chicken with Howard. Now, you threatened to pull out, Hamlin would be insane to screw with you. You've got the nuclear option. Launch the doomsday device. Game over. If working with me is what you really want. Right, Chuck?
Mm-hmm.
You called him. You called Hamlin.
Oh, see? This I told you, Chuck. I told you Chuck was a dirty bird.
I was so damn sure that I turned it off, you know. So I called the phone company. Turns out there was a deleted call at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The only person who could have made that call and deleted it is you, Chuck. Boy, that phone, huh? Phone must have felt like a blowtorch in your ear. All that electricity, all those radio waves right up against the side of your head.
That's what I'm saying. My God, Chuck.
You told him not to hire me. It was always you, right?
What a brother, right?
Tell me why.
You're not a real lawyer.
I'm what?
You're not a real lawyer.
And nigga, what are you?
The University of American Samoa, for Christ's sake? An online course? What a joke. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer?
Sound like a hater to me.
Slide into it like a cheap pair of slippers and then reap all the reward?
This sound like hating to me. Look, he's telling us how he really feels now, you know?
I know what you were, what you are. People don't change. You're Slippin' Jimmy. And Slippin' Jimmy I can handle just fine, but Slippin' Jimmy with a law degree is like a chimp with a machine gun. This is not a game. You have to know on some level, I know you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Sound like hate to me, bro.
I got you a 20-pound bag of ice, some fuel canisters. It's enough for 3 or 4 days. After that, you're on your own.
Ooh, yes. Cut him off. Cut him off. We don't need you no more, dog.
Jimmy.
I knew it. Like I said, I knew at some point he had something to do with something, and he had made that phone call that night and just got Saul's case just completely blown up.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
We don't want you no more, dude. Yeah. And that was season 1, episode 9. Better Call Saul, titled Pimento. And look, this is a good episode, especially the last scene, man. The last scene, we seen a lot. True colors was shown, tempers were flared, and honesty was had. Basically, my man Saul has been, as we know, he's been doing the groundwork, building up this case, and he's seeming to have a point. They had the little thing in the court about the restraining order or whatnot. He kind of won that, and then Chuck was like, "Oh, I think we should take this to HHM," right? Goes out the house, takes his phone, calls Howard and everything, tells him all of this stuff, and then Saul is convinced to go take it to HHM. He does it. And then Howard is like, "We'll take the case. We'll pay you for, putting us onto the case. But after that, we're done with you. We don't want you working on it." He did everything. He built this case up. Like I said, it's a slam dunk case. It's like a surefire win, right? A victory. And now you're just going to kick me off? It's just bad work. It's bad work. We found out that Chuck was the dirty bird in this. And as we seen in that last scene there, his true colors came out. He's hating on my man Saul. He's mad the way he went about getting his lawyer degree and all of this type of stuff. And Loki, he's kind of mad because he knows he's better than him. You know what I'm saying? He knows he's better. He doesn't want to be taken over by Saul, so he's doing all of this stuff. But it sucks, man. And Kim, I don't know what Howard said to her, but the way she was acting in that scene there, it sounded like he said something, something crazy to her. But my man Chuck is a hater, bro. Niggas hating. It's seeming like Saul is done with him. He said, once this little stuff run out that I got for you, you done, bro. I'm done with you. Just to play devil's advocate a little bit, I will say, when he was telling Saul, what I'm saying is true. It's the truth. I do think just a little bit Saul does kind of know. Okay, he's telling the truth a little bit. But for the most part, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? We don't need none of that over here. In other news, Mike, he had went on the job for the guy, and he had took he took the one dude down, and the other dude ran. It was a one-man job, and we ran back into Nacho. We hadn't seen him for a little bit, and I knew at some point he was gonna come back into the show, and we seen him there. It's just Mike being Mike. He did his homework, he did his background checks and all of this stuff on everything, and he knew he didn't need a gun because it was pointless. And the man is still carrying these pimento cheese sandwiches, man. Like I said, bro, if you eating pimento cheese, it's 2025, man. You need to give it up. You need to stop it. And that was kind of pretty much it. So with all of that being said, good episode, man. Good episode. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. If you have made it this far, we clap it up for you. You are what we like to call the MVPs of the motherfucking league. You know what I'm saying? 85 points, 80 points, 90 points, home runs and hat tricks out the ass. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man, because you don't want to miss this journey. We are back, and we gonna keep it going. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And for Better Call Saul season 1 episode 9. Season finale next video, bro. Let's get it. That's all I got.